following that breaking news in St. Petersburg. We know 4 people have been injured by gunshots, and we do know there are at least 3 scenes where this all happened. Our John Thomas has been out there all morning monitoring the latest developments. And John, what are you finding out for us now?
Well, what a crazy evening for St. Pete police. This is one of the scenes that you're talking about. I'm going to step out of the way here. We are on 18th Avenue and 31st Street South. Let me break down what happened. 2:17, a call comes in, a hit and run, Queensboro and 31st Street. That's like 1 block over from where you're looking right now. When police get there, they find an unoccupied Nissan Maxima. It's struck by several bullets. They find no victims there, but they do find drugs in the vehicle. Now, 345, same area, Queensboro and 31st Street. Again, officers are flagged down by stretch limo. That's the limo that you're seeing right there. 2 adult males inside are suffering from gunshot wounds. There were actually 10 people in the limo. No one else was hurt. Let's roll the video that we just sent you a little while ago. This is another scene. Officers told that a driver in a black Chrysler fired on their limo at 7th Avenue South and 28th Street. That's the Chrysler that you're looking at right there. That is 7th Avenue and 28th Street, because when police get there, they find the Chrysler with a man inside suffering from a bullet wound to the upper body. All 3 of those guys that we just told you about, all taken to the hospital. The last twist to this, as St. Pete police are investigating everything that's going on at those 2 scenes, all of a sudden, a guy walks into All Children's Hospital. He's got a bullet wound to the upper body as well. Now it's up to St. Pete police to piece all of this together.
Good evening. I'm Julie Salomone. Jasmine Stiles is on assignment. We begin tonight with breaking news. Another deadly night in St. Pete. Let's get right out to ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska. Michael, what can you tell us?
Hey, Julie, St. Petersburg police are working 2 different scenes right now. I'm standing at one scene where a man was shot and killed, and there's another scene about 2 miles away from me where another man was found shot and killed. Let's show you the video we shot just a short time ago. Get a little closer to the area we're at now. Forensics collecting evidence. We're near 22nd Avenue South and 28th Street South. This is where one of the scenes was. They got a call around 7 o'clock today for a person bleeding and suspicious activity. When they arrived, they realized that that man had been shot and he was dead. Then they realized that there was that other scene that I was mentioning. Now, as for suspects, they are working active leads at this point, but they tell me that the 2 men that were killed knew each other or knew the people that attacked them. So they told me there is no danger at this point to the public, but definitely a scary situation going down tonight here in St. Petersburg. Back out here live, we can tell you that last night we were in St. Pete as well after a mother was shot and killed in front of her 2 children. That was just a short distance away from where we are right now. The public information officer just talking to us about 5 minutes ago, telling us that their shootings are up for the year. In fact, we're so high already in the middle of the year that we're where we should be at the end of the year. So the violence in St. Pete has escalated Saturday night and now into Sunday night. A total of 3 people shot and killed this weekend, and the search for the person that shot and killed that mother is still on. There are no new updates in that case, and we're waiting to get updates from investigators throughout the night. They'll be working both of the scenes. We're going to head over to the other one, see if we can get some new information over there as well. For now, we're live in St. Pete. Michael Paluska.
50 in the blicky, but I left my 40 shells. Wheels 4 till I spot them on the L. Asked about the timing and listen what you hear.
A gunman who shot and killed a woman Sunday night and injured 2 other people. This happened at a big gathering at Wildwood Park. Fox 13's Haley Hines is live for us at St. Pete Police Headquarters with what we know so far about this investigation. And Haley, this sounds way too familiar for people there in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, Chris, less than a week ago, a mother of 2 was gunned down in a car in St. Pete with her 2 children inside. Now, 35-year-old Emily Grant is the city's latest victim of gun violence, leaving behind 2 children of her own. And police say both women were not the intended targets.
Emily Grant spent Easter Sunday like most other moms.
Happy Easter.
Happily celebrating with her kids.
Go! 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 Go!
In a matter of hours, the mother of 2 would be gone. Sunday around 10:50 p.m., St. Pete police say someone opened fire, killing 35-year-old Grott, seriously injuring another man and leaving a 17-year-old girl with a minor injury. It happened at 13th Avenue South and 26th Street near Wildwood Park at a gathering of 50 to 100 people. Detectives believe Grott was not the intended target at the wrong place at the wrong time. So far, no information about suspects or a motive.
This is the third young mother who has been killed. It's just heartbreaking.
Just 5 days prior, less than a mile away, 21-year-old Kamaya Simmons, another mother of two, was gunned down sitting in a car with her baby in her arms and 2-year-old in the back. Police say she was also not the intended target. And last November, 23-year-old Arnesia Milton was shot and killed nearby. A mother of two, again, an innocent bystander.
Accepting this.
8 young lives, all lost in 8 weeks of deadly violence in South St. Pete late last year. But today, detectives report that they've made a lot of progress in solving this tragic puzzle of whodunit.
So far, 7 of the 8 we've made arrests. They're closed. We are still working with the state attorneys on a couple of those cases.
A total of 16 people have been arrested so far in connection with the murders. Police say half of them are connected to the death of Jaquez Jackson. But Major Paul McQuaid says the arrests were easy compared to the task of trying to figure out who did what to who and who should be charged with murder.
If you and I are in an argument, if I start that argument, or I pull a gun on you, and I even shoot at you, we've had some where our victim shot at the suspect, you return fire and you kill me, we can't charge you with murder because you're defending yourself. But maybe you're not supposed to have a gun, or there could be other charges, and that's what sometimes we're stuck.
And that's a tough thing to hear from others like Starlet Clark, who lost her son Gabriel Wallace to this senseless violence. She appreciates the investigation's progress, but she's also had enough.
Somebody's gonna have to stop. It's got to end before it happens to someone else. And I know they don't want to feel the pain that I'm feeling right now, because no one knows how it feels to lose a child.
A larger police presence, building a stronger relationship with South St. Pete residents seems to have settled the tremors of deadly violence. But there's still one murder unsolved. The youngest victim, Lenny Acosta, who was only 16. Police don't know who killed him, but they know they won't stop looking.
There is a lot of hardworking, the best cops in our department work in homicide, and they work nonstop to bring justice for the family. That's what we work for.
In St. Petersburg, Trevor Pettiford.
St. Petersburg, we now know one police officer and another person have been shot. Action Air One live over the area of 18th Avenue South, where we are still seeing a large scene there. And right now we do know that officer is alive, and we're just learning more details about exactly what happened.
Let's go right out to ABC Action News reporter Sarah Hollenbeck joining us live in St. Petersburg on scene there. Sarah, you've been talking to investigators. What's the latest? What do we know?
Well, we've learned that there was actually 2 officers that are injured. One was shot. We don't know the extent of the injuries to the other. Both are expected to be okay. Here's the thing. We don't have any details about the third person that was shot. Police are not telling us their age or anything about them, including how they're doing tonight in the hospital. But this all happened right outside of the Food Max store here on 18th Avenue South. If that sounds familiar, it's because we've covered several other shootings in this exact area over the last couple of weeks, including when community leaders have come together to beg for an end to violence like this. Video from Action Air One also shows you above the scene just how large this area is. We're talking several blocks along 18th Avenue South. Right now we're being told
what the fuck? Oh my God, Buster, please don't go over there. I don't know, that car is still rolling. Oh my God, what the fuck? What the fuck type of shit is this? Raji, be careful. Where is the babies? I don't know, and I'm so scared. Oh my God. Oh my God, somebody just shot this fucking man. Please don't touch me.
St. Petersburg right now, 2 men are dead and another is wounded after a shooting along Highway 19 near 18th Avenue South. News Channel 8's Peter Bernard joins us live from the scene. Peter, what have you learned there?
Hi there, Jen. Both US 19 North and South is closed tonight. We're hearing from police this started at about 9:40 tonight when they got a call about a shooting at this Shell station that you see behind me, and that's where it all went down. We have some video from earlier. When police arrived, they report there were more than 100 people gathered here at this one location. There is one vehicle involved at this intersection at 18th Avenue South. It's a blue Cadillac. It's riddled with bullets, has at least one window smashed out. There is also a red pickup parked in the driveway. I'm being told it's not involved in the shooting, but we did spot some bloody clothing on the sidewalk. Police tell us 3 adult men were shot, 2 died at a hospital. The third man now has life-threatening injuries. Listen now as the police department spokesperson describes the scene as officers arrived.
Well, this was a difficult scene. I know it's a little chaotic just because of the number of people here, and clearly the people were frightened. They heard shots fired, and people will run when they hear that.
Back out here live, investigators are trying to find video of this scene and obviously talk to witnesses, and recapping 2 men are dead. 1 guy will be okay at this shooting in front of a Shell station in St. Petersburg. In St. Petersburg, Peter Bernard, News Channel.
Suddenly starts firing into the crowd.
Police spokesman Mike Petz gave play-by-play of the Tuesday afternoon shootout caught on tape in South St. Petersburg. It happened at Lundy's liquor store. Police say this man was trying to break up a fight when he got sucker punched, so went and got a gun and opened fire into the crowd.
You can see the suspect shooting at the crowd. He stops momentarily, makes his way over to a couple individuals in the parking lot. Looks like they're having some kind of conversation. Makes his way back to the north side of the parking lot where he exchanged fire with the, you can see him duck right there as the individual with the rifle fires at him.
This is a shot of the second gunman hopping into the back seat of that silver car. Now watch as he grabs what appears to be a rifle. As the car pulls away, you can see 2 puffs of smoke from 2 shots fired. In the crossfire, 2 men, Dante Davis and Kendrick Handy, were hit. A stray bullet also hit a St. Pete fire rescue truck. You can see the damage to the wheel well.
Anybody that would open fire in broad daylight needs to come off the streets. They don't care about the public safety. They don't care about anybody. They don't even care about...
9 people have been shot just this month in South St. Pete, and today another shooting, this time injuring 3 young people. Sarah Hollenbeck is on 9th Avenue North, and Sarah, once again, police asking for the community's help.
Detectives tell us they believe this morning's shooting was drug-related, but they're concerned because of a recent spike in gun violence here in South St. Pete. Just after 11 o'clock this morning, dispatchers received a 911 call about 3 young men being shot in a residential neighborhood on 9th Avenue South. Those men just 16, 17, and 20 years old. All 3 have non-life-threatening injuries, but they were rushed to the hospital.
It's crazy that it happened today. Like, it's like an unexpected day. It's supposed to be a whole Thanksgiving week. Everybody supposed to be getting prepared for Thanksgiving, getting ready. Supposed to be with their family, chilling, friends, having fun, doing whatever. And supposed to go down where one of your homies or one of your best friends get shot.
Detectives are still looking for the person who may have pulled the trigger. They're also not sure if there was more than 1 gun involved. But it comes just hours after police investigated 2 other men shot, one just after 8 o'clock on 15th Street South, and a second man who showed up to the hospital on their own with a gunshot wound.
Whether it ends up in a fatality or whether the person's has minor injuries, it's a big concern because it could have been much worse, especially when you think that kids are out of school and this is in a neighborhood right out in front of a home.
There have been 9 shootings since the beginning of this month in South St. Pete, and tonight officers are urging everyone to stop the violence and also come forward with tips. Reporting in South St. Pete, I'm Sarah Hollenbeck, ABC Action.
Flawless game. All shit, man. St. Petersburg, man. All in Houston shit. Yeah, my brother pushed back. Big rock, flawless. On man BLC. On man BLC shit, nigga. Re-up, do it again, nigga. Go all in, nigga. Stop all that fucking playing. Nigga, we up. Then go check the scope. It's like 104 if you come on a boat. They might come to your door. That's like 100. Oh, man BLC, remember that.
The man who was shot at an apartment complex has died. 23-year-old Zachy Starks is now the 4th shooting victim in just 3 weeks in South St. Petersburg. Tonight, police are trying to find the person who pulled the trigger during a fight at Flagler Point Apartments last night. St. Pete police now asking anyone who saw that shooting to help him out and come forward.
Bitch, we grew up in the trap. Daddy showed me how to eat. We got big guns, 100 rounds, so don't think it's sweet. Bought a lot of pussy niggas, but they never jack me. Try that shit and bitch, you gon' be dead on the back street. Pull up in the Jeep.
Shooting outside of a Pinellas Park Walmart.
That's right. We're working to get better descriptions of the two gunmen on the run right now. ABC Action News reporter Wendy Lane joins us live from the scene. Wendy, what can you tell us out there?
Yeah, so right now police are looking for two men in a white sedan who they believe are the shooters. They say these two men shot and killed a Walmart employee right behind the corner of this building. Now, police say around 11 o'clock this morning, they got a call that someone had been shot behind the Walmart neighborhood market off of US 19 in Pinellas Park. A Walmart employee was out taking his break behind the building when a white sedan pulled up. Police say then two men got out and shot the Walmart employee multiple times and then drove off.